Hey, welcome back to Cobb's Q. Today we're going to start straight out in the field. We are going to do one of the recipes that our boys absolutely love out in the field. We're doing a mountain man breakfast, and hands down, when I've taught them how to do this recipe, they have come back and said it's the favorite they make, and they've continued to make it out in the field. Now, I can sit here all day long and show you how to make this. However, I think today we should have a special guest come in, and we're going to learn the edge method from our senior scout. Eric, it's all yours today.
All right.
Okay, I'm stepping away.
So in order to make today's recipe, we're going to need a dozen eggs. We're going to need a package of shredded hash browns. We use Simply Potatoes. It's a really good brand that we get from Safeway. Another thing we need is 1 pound of Jimmy Dean Hot. And we would normally do that. However, Dad has made me our homemade Jimmy Dean Hot, and this stuff is good. So we're going to be using that. Another ingredient we're going to use is 1 package of chopped bacon. We're going to use 1 diced onion and 4 to 5 chopped green onions. We're also going to have 1 diced jalapeno. For Scouts, we use 1 jalapeno. However, it's me and my dad. We're going to use 3 of them. We're also going to need an 8-ounce package of medium cheddar cheese, 1 Pillsbury Buttermilk Grands biscuit package, and we're going to take a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper until we feel like the meal is going to taste good. All right, today we're using our Dutch oven table in order to practice leave no trace cooking. Normally, we would have our windshield on it. However, if we had our windshield on it, you guys couldn't see what we're cooking. So we're going to have that off today. What we're going to do starting off is we're going to be frying up some onions and some meat. And in order to do that, we're going to need the lid off. So we're going to place a couple coals over here because we need to keep that lid warm. All right, there we go. Now that we've evened out the charcoal, we're going to go ahead and take our Dutch oven. I'm going to place it evenly in between all the coals. Make sure it's touching the ground. Now we're going to let the Dutch oven heat up for a little while. Then we're going to take some neutral oil, and we're going to take the onions and we're going to put them in and let them fry. The Dutch oven's heated up pretty nicely now, so we're going to go ahead and take our neutral oil, spritz a little bit of in there. Then we're going to take our diced onion, and we're going to let it fry until all that diced onion is translucent. Once that's translucent, we're going to go ahead and put in our meats. But for now, we're just going to start stirring it around until it's translucent. Now that our onions are looking translucent and done, we're going to go ahead and take our meats. First, we're going to start off with our sausage. Just going to go ahead and squeeze all that out of the bag. Now we're taking our bacon in, and we need to push it to make this ground. As I'm doing this, I want to talk about something real quick. When you're camping, and this is all going super fast because we already have everything heated and everything's frying, the nice thing is, and the nice thing you can do, is dice your onions, chop your onions. Make sure everything is diced and chopped before you get to camp. So that means dice them, put it in a bag, and that way, when you're ready, everything's ready to be put in and go. That way you're not going back and forth between this and chopping. Now, one thing you have to remember when you're making this meal is Dutch oven cooking takes time with this meal. But another thing you have to know is it's so worth it. It's worth every little bit of time, and in the end, you're drooling because of how good it is. So, our meats and onions are looking good. So let's go ahead and start making our egg mixture. Now we're gonna start cracking eggs. Now, pro tip, most people use the edge of glass to crack their eggs, and when you do that, you stand a high chance of getting shell in your food. So, just tap it on a hard surface, and then just pull it apart. And when you do that, the membrane holds the entire egg together and you stand a really low chance of getting shell in your food. We're gonna crack this last egg, stir up our eggs, and then we're gonna dip our Grands and set them aside. Let's go ahead and stir this up. We're gonna go ahead and set our eggs aside, pour our Grands up close, and we're gonna go ahead and split open. We're gonna dip the top of each one of these biscuits into the egg, and we're gonna set them aside. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our shredded hash browns into the mix. So let's go ahead and just pour it all in. And then we're also gonna take our green onion and jalapeno and mix. Add a little salt and pepper to taste. Now we take some pepper and mix it up some more. Now that we're ready with this mixture, we're gonna go ahead and take our Dutch oven off the coals, set on our tripod, get our lid as well. Let's go ahead and move all the charcoal out of the way. Today we're gonna use 10 charcoals on the bottom and 16 on the top. So let's go ahead and put some more coals in. So we're gonna go ahead and even these out. Get the Dutch oven on, and then we're gonna put all of our stuff in, close it up. Now we're gonna mix in everything, and we're gonna put our biscuits on top. Now that we have this all stirred around, we're gonna go ahead and get our biscuits and I'll place them all around. So let's go ahead and take each one. And now one right for the middle. Go ahead and get our lid and set it right on top. Now we're gonna go ahead and put 16 coals on the top. And remember, as we're doing this, we want to spread them out evenly. Now that we have the coals set, in 15 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and rotate the Dutch oven a quarter turn to the left, and then we're gonna rotate the lid a quarter turn to the right. By doing this, we pretty much eliminate the chance of having hot spots and burning our food in one place, but not having it in the other. And in 35 minutes, after that, we're gonna take a quick peek, and if the biscuits are browning, we're gonna go ahead and put the cheese on. As you can tell, it got a little bit cold, so I put on a jacket. But it's been 15 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and rotate the Dutch oven quarter turn. And then we're gonna not pick it up, I'm gonna rotate the lid the other way. There we go, another 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and rotate everything. However, before we do that, over time, the coals slowly get a little bit colder, so we're gonna go ahead and put some new ones. We're gonna put 8 new ones right here, and then we're gonna move the Dutch oven over that. Now that we have some new charcoal there, we're gonna go ahead, get our tool, and we're just gonna pick up the Dutch oven, move it over. And as we said earlier, it's been 15 minutes. Now, we moved this over to a new one, so I'm not necessarily worried about switching that around. However, the lid does need to move, so we're gonna go ahead and move that. Remember, quarter turn. It's been 36 minutes, and I took a peek, and our biscuits still haven't browned yet, so we're gonna go ahead and put 8 more charcoals on, speed the process up, and we're putting them on the top. We'll let this set for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna check again. As of now, it's been a total of 48 minutes, and we just took a peek. They look awesome. So we're gonna go ahead, take our lid off, and put the cheese on. Oh my gosh, we are ready. So let's set this down and get our cheese, and let's put this cheese everywhere. We're gonna put the lid back on, and then we're gonna let it rest for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna enjoy. It's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take a peek real quick, see if that cheese is melted. Oh yeah, we're ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, take the Dutch oven, take it off real quick. Take all these coals, break them to the side, take this back up, stretch, and there we go. Now, the moment of truth. Enjoy. Oh man, I'm ready to eat that. Now that it's done, it's time for eating. So we're gonna take a plate. Go ahead, cut in. Oh man, I don't even have to taste this to know that it's gonna be good. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Let's get that. Now I got these two and the roles are reversed. Let's call in the cameraman.
Oh, I can't wait, dude.
Oh man, you already know.
I've been excited about these. This is what you call a mountain man breakfast. I mean, you look at this. Sausage, bacon, onion, jalapeno. Green onion. Mm-hmm. This biscuit on top with all the egg and the hash brown. How can you go wrong?
You can't.
You can't.
Perfect
They always
meal.
say the most important meal of the day is breakfast, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I know myself, I like Cholula.
And so do I.
So I'm going to put a little Cholula on top. I don't need your serving spoon.
I have a fork. Not gonna eat it.
Man, dude. Yeah, you outdid yourself again. Good job.
No more looking. Let's take a bite.
All right, here's a bite without the biscuit. Maybe. Okay, well. Oh, gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Oh, I don't know a scout that would be upset with that. I don't know anybody be upset with that.
Mm-hmm. This is a meal as a scout and as anybody, you would crave it.
Dude, that is so tasty.
Mm-hmm. There's some of the biscuit.
And I don't know if you can see in that, but you get a little bit of everything all in a single bite. It's so hard not to enjoy this meal. All right, Eric. Well done, son.
All right.
So I'm going to close things down. Thank you very much for coming out today and cooking for us.
I'll eat every time.
Thank you all for joining us. I know this is a process, but this is a process that if you try, I think you'll be very happy with the meal. It's awesome if you're camping, or if you've got scouts, teach them how to do this. They can do it. He did it. Mm-hmm. And thanks again for joining us. Please take a moment and like.
And subscribe.
And have a blessed day. Yeehaw. Let's eat.
Another thing we need is some chopped bacon. We already chopped it, so you don't. Another ingredient we're going to use is 1 package of chopped bacon. Yeah. I don't know, chopped, diced, Dad. Another ingredient we're going to have is and 4 to 5 chopped green onions. 1 diced onion and 4 to 5 green peppers. Green peppers? Where the heck did green peppers come from? We're also going to need an 8-ounce package of medium cheddar cheese. 1 Pillsbury Buttermilk Pillsbury Buttermilk Grands biscuit. All right. No, all right. All right.